This week in Grace's Girls Club, we're switching things up a little bit. Normally, I speak with women who are already involved in the STEM field for their career, and we talk about how you can get to the point that they're at. But today we're meeting a group I have been so excited to meet with for quite some time. We're talking to the Nerdettes. Now, the Nerdettes are still in high school, so they're not officially working in a STEM career, but I think you're going to see why we have them on in quite a minute. It's pretty cool. So girls, hello and welcome on.
Hello, thank you for having us.
Thank you for being here. All right, so walk me through, tell me your names, walk me through a little bit about your organization and then what role you play within.
So I'm Locklinn. I'm the team captain of the Nerdettes. So we're an all-girls team based here in Huntsville. I'm Emily. I'm the co-captain. So what we do on the team is our team's kind of divided up into subsystems. So we have our programming subsystem, our mechanical subsystem that puts the robot together, and then our CAD subsystem that like 3D designs and then prints out those designs to put on our robot.
Very cool. So pretend I'm someone that's never heard the word nerdette before. Walk me through exactly what being on the team entails.
So we are a all-girls robotics team at the moment, and if you're a part of our team, you can participate in building robots and competing with them. So being a nerdette is representing FIRST Robotics, which is the robotics competition we participate in. We like to say that it's not just about building robots, but about building confidence and breaking stereotypes that women can do everything. We can do the same that men can.
Oh, I love that. I love that. Building confidence as well as building robots. That is awesome. So tell me why you each chose to be a nerdette.
So we actually were able to join the team or were introduced to the team by a former nerdette. And compared to other robotics teams, which are co-ed teams, I think being a nerdette is best because we've created a kind of no judgment zone where we can feel comfortable in creating our ideas for our robots and putting them together. I feel like it's really just like a safe zone for females because Emily and I, we have done other STEM activities. We've done like Cyber Patriot, but we also just wanted to branch out and see more about the STEM field. We wanted to try more engineering skills. So that's mainly why we joined. We saw an opportunity and we decided to take it.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. So walk me through what happens at the robotics competition that you were telling me about, kind of what this all leads up to. Walk me through the step-by-step of prepping for that as you're getting ready and then actually partaking in the competition.
So for our competitions, there's a few elements that we always prepare for. There's obviously competing with teams on the field, but then there's also another aspect, which is judging. And for judging, we prepare competition materials like our engineering notebook, where we track what we do throughout the year with designing and building our robot. And then we go into a panel of judges, in front of a panel of judges, and talk about our robot, present our team, and kind of sell our robot and why it's good, how we built it. I think that's the first step to our competitions. And then after that, we will be paired with teams and compete.
Very cool. And from what I understand, you all have done pretty well at the competition in years past.
Yes, last year was a pretty good year for us, being a rookie team. Now it's our second year on the team. And though the new competition season hasn't started, we're really excited. I think last year, for a little bit, we were the number 1 team in Kentucky, and we had the best autonomous in state, I think.
That's awesome. Congratulations. That is quite the accomplishment. Do you have any of your robots with you that you can show us? I know some of them are larger.
We do. We're in the process of building one of our robots for this year's game competition, so we can show you like a little bit of that, our ideas for that. We also have our demo robot that we let kids drive at our outreach events. So Emily's bringing over, this is kind of like, it's in the very basics of
Okay. Oh, look
stages.
at that.
Yeah. This is all we have so far is our chassis and this middle element that we put together. It moves up and down right now. And we haven't input the program yet, so we can't control it with our controller. Yeah. But our previous year, we had an arm that we fully 3D designed.
So cool.
Which we took it apart, but you can see the piece here.
Yes.
So we 3D designed these gears right here. Everything that you see that's pink is 3D designed and printed by us.
Absolutely so cool. I love it. I love it. I love it. You know, there are so many people that have a passion that are your age, but they don't know how to follow through on it, or there isn't an opportunity, or maybe it kind of gets their toe in the water, but not to the extent that you guys are. But you guys are so in this. I mean, you know what you want to do, you know what you want to be a part of, you're doing it well. It's really exciting. Good for you guys.
Thank you. Yeah.
So walk me through the Nerdettes organization as a whole. Of the letters in STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math, which of those would you say most applies to you all?
I would say technology, engineering, and math.
Hmm.
I would say engineering because throughout being on this team, we have learned about the engineering process and everything about that, how you start building, how you continue, and how you never stop creating. You never stop testing. After you build a robot, you go back to that first step and you test it again and you go back through everything. So I think we've learned the most about engineering. Yeah, engineering
Very
and math,
cool.
I feel like, oh, because we've learned engineering and math kind of go hand in hand, in my opinion, and learning like how to calculate. Yeah, we've learned a lot of trig. We've learned a lot of physics. A lot of physics has gone to what we do with a lot of torque and everything.
Hmm. Absolutely. That's the thing that I love about the STEM field. And a lot of people don't guess it about meteorology, but it has all of those components. I look at torque as much as acceleration, as much as the atmosphere as a fluid with math every single day, you know? So I completely agree with what you're saying. I like how STEM all fits together. That's really cool. So walk me through, I want each one of you to give me the main takeaway you've gotten from Nerdettes. What is your main lesson that you've learned here?
I think the main lesson that I've learned is gracious professionalism. You know, going into our competitions, you have to think not only about how we can benefit our team, but how we can help other teams just to have a fun time. So I think that's my big takeaway. I think my big takeaway is before I was a very shy person. I was very, very introverted, but I think being on this team, it's really helped me build my confidence in my public speaking skills, which I think is a very valuable skill to have, especially going into a STEM career where I'm gonna have to public speak a lot. I mean, for most jobs, you're gonna have to public speak a lot. So I think I've learned a lot of skills, and building my confidence is probably the biggest thing I've learned.
I love that. And you know, after meeting you guys in person, I can say it's true. We were at the Toyota Field STEM night for the Trash Pandas game, and they and their whole group just marched right on up to my Way 31 Gracious Girls Club table, and they were poised, they were intelligent, they were kind. You guys were a wonderful group to meet. So walk me through, if other young women want to get involved in Nerdettes, how would they do that? What are the requirements? What would that involvement for them look like?
So currently our team participates in First Tech Challenge, which is middle school to high school. And our school is all high school right now. We're recruiting new members because we are all seniors, or three of us are seniors, and there's 5 girls on the team. So we're looking for some middle school girls, possibly seventh or eighth grade is where we like to start. And boys, girls and boys, because we are switching from a to a predominantly all girls team, trying to be more inclusive. Um, so you can contact us through our website. You can contact us through our social media, which is what I manage. So there's lots of different ways you can get involved with the team. Just send an email or message us on like Instagram.
Wonderful. And are there any requirements that you need to meet before you join the team?
There's no requirements. A lot of the things you'll learn from us girls before we leave, if you do decide to join the team, just because as a nerdette, we want to be able to help you even after we leave. We have a saying, and it's once a nerdette, always a nerdette, because you'll always have a support system through us.
Oh, I just love that. That's wonderful. Once a nerdette, always a nerdette. So last question. Well, actually, I have two more for you really quick. So each of you, obviously chasing your dreams very young, you have wonderful heads on your shoulders. Where do you go from here? You know, you mentioned most of the team, more than half is seniors. What are you going to major in college? Where are you going? And what do you hope to accomplish one day vocationally?
So, I would like to go to the University of Alabama, and I'm hoping to major in cybersecurity or some form of engineering. I'm aiming for aerospace, but I'm still a little undecided on what engineering I want to do. I am also kind of leaning towards the University of Alabama, and I'm thinking of also doing cybersecurity or some kind of technical sales.
Those are great fields. Those are absolutely great fields. I have many friends in each one of those, and they're all very happy in their jobs. I wish you the best with all of those.
Thank you.
All right, now last question for you. If you had a message to girls younger than you, girls your age who are interested in getting involved in STEM, what would you say to them?
I would say always be confident and to learn bravely. Don't let people underestimate you and to never limit yourself.
That is awesome. I've never heard anyone say that before. Learn bravely. That's a great phrase.
Thank you.
Awesome, awesome. Emily, you got anything?
I would say the same thing, just pursue what you want to pursue and don't let anyone tell you you can't do it. Or don't be intimidated, don't be scared just because there's no other girls. And also have fun. Because I think a lot of people forget that though this is STEM, you can still have fun, wear pink, be loud.
Like more than just your gender.
Yeah.
It's awesome. You guys are so wonderful. It's no wonder you're such a success. Well, thank you so much, Emily and Locklinn from the Nerdettes, for joining me today. Welcome officially to Grace's Girls Club.
Thank you.
It's great to have you guys. Thank you so much for coming on, and we'll talk soon.